It's 3:19 in the silence, when the night feels razor thin. Your message hit my chest so hard it shook me from within. The room stayed perfectly quiet, but my heartbeat made a spin. And everything we built before felt close to wearing thin.
Yeah, it's 3:19 in the silence, when the night feels razor thin. Your message hit my chest so hard it shook me from within. The room stayed perfectly quiet, but my heartbeat made a spin. And everything we built before felt close to wearing thin.
The minute froze around my pain, a single time stamp holds your name. I knew we'd never be the same the second you let go again. 3:19 a.m. breakpoint, the moment when my heart lost all its voice. One line from you erased my choice and left me drowning in the afternoon. 3:19 a.m. breakpoint, the time when love broke out of joint. No turning back, no past the point, just silence taking up the road.
That minute felt like years in place. Your words cut deep without a chase. I stared at them, my breathing laced with fear. I didn't wanna face the glow of blue lit up the room. Your truth hit harder than the doom. I felt my ribs collapse and bloom. My heartbreak set for quiet room. I read it twice and closed my eyes. Heard every memory vocalized, but none of them could summarize why time and chose this late night slice. I typed the line and hit delete. No answer left, no will to speak. My soul fell through a quiet leak. A breakdown schedule once a week. Your voice was
gone. The hour stayed a fragile time stamp, sharpest blade, and in that mist, damn cascade, my love for you began to fade. 3:19 a.m. breakpoint, where everything we promised lost its point. Your silence hit like breaking joints, a single text that disappoints. 3:19 a.m. breakpoint, the second when my heart disjoined. A fragile truth I can't avoid, that you and I are now destroyed.
maybe heartbreak knows its time. Shows up quiet, undefined, but once it splits the inner line, you feel it down your deepest spine.
3:19 a.m. breakpoint, a moment carving shadows unannounced. The minute love stepped out and bounced, leaving echoes I can't renounce. 3:19 a.m. breakpoint, the hour everything turned hollow point. I'll never forget how it anointed the moment my heart broke without your voice.
The sky's almost breaking, but the night still holds its ground. Your name keeps trembling, my chest afraid to make it.
I thought I heard a little, but the silence pulls me down. Before the dawn arrives, my truth comes crashing all around.
It's always right before the light that every fear comes back to life. The things I hear throughout the night turn into truths I can't rewrite.
This is my before dawn hurt, the kind of pain that rises first before the sunlight knows the worst. My heart admits what it rehearsed.
Before dawn hurt, where all the shadows still converse. I face the truth raw and unversed. I loved you more than I deserved. Yeah. The night reveals what day denies. The cracks behind my careful lies. I breathe your name, my voice complies with truths I kept in my disguise. Right before the morning hits, my chest caves in, my heartbeat splits. The memories come in painful bits, a flood I never could resist. I thought I moved beyond your face, but dawn brings back what I erased. In darkness I can't hold my pace, but early light exposes space. You left a mark that wasn't seen, a bruise that lives in between. And every dawn it comes in clean to show me where my heart has been.
That everything I lost, oh baby, the hurt I hiding brighter haze.
Steps out and asks for me to stay. Yeah, this is my before dawn hurt.
A truth that rises when the world is blurred, where all the memories reassert the love I lost, the wounds unburned.
Before dawn hurt, a fragile place where shadows flirt with every fear I can't divert. A heartbreak sung in quiet dirt.
Maybe dawn is on its light, revealing what I hold too tight. The ache that hides throughout the night steps forward right before daylight. This is my before dawn hurt, where everything we were reoccurs. I tell myself I'm healing first, but dawn reminds me of your word. Before dawn hurt, a tightening in my deepest nerves. The sun comes up but still it burns the truth of how I loved you. There's a break inside the moment where our voices used to blend, a trembling in the silence that I try so hard to mend. Your name sits heavy on my lungs, too fragile to defend, and every breath between the cracks reminds me of the end.
The words won't form, they fall apart. My chest betrays my fragile heart. A single breath becomes the start of losing you where feelings part.
Breathe between the cracks, a quiet tremor where our love collapsed. I'm breathing truth I can't take back. Each sigh reveals the things we lack. Breathe between the cracks, a soft confession slipping through the gaps. The memories pull me off the track. Your absence echoes through each breath I
I try to speak but break instead. Your shadow sinks inside my head. These fractured thoughts I never said leak out in breaths I fear and dread. The cracks were small but grew so wide. The fall I'm running through our pride, and now my breathing can't divide the pain you left. The tears I hide, I inhale, hope, exhale the truth. A rhythm cracked, a fracture proof that everything we build is used. Now trembles in a broken groove. Inside the gaps our silence made, my breath escapes like it's betrayed. A dying beat I can't upgrade, a heart to want to overstay. I'm breathing slow to stay alive,
but every breath becomes a dive
into the cracks we couldn't survive,
where love forgot how to revive.
Breath between the cracks,
the only sound that still connects our past. A trembling through what we lacked, a fragile rhythm fading fast.
breath.
Breath between the cracks, a final truth that won't retract. I breathe your name and it reacts, a ghost that pulls my heartbeat back.
Yeah. Maybe hearts break quietly, in breaths we lose unwillingly. The cracks reveal what used to be, and haunt the air we try to breathe.
Breathe between the cracks, the last reminder of the love we had. A broken sigh, a quiet fact that I still breathe. Will we collapse? I cross your name out gently, try to fade you from the page, but ink remembers feelings that the heart can't disengage. The lines I try to bury rise again like something caged. And every word I scratch away still whispers of our stay.
Erasing you just leaves a trace, your shadow printed into place. A ghost that won't give up in space, a love my heart can't rephrase.
Crossed out love lines, the more I hide, the more your meaning comes to light. You fade
blur the pain, but every stroke reveals your name. The paper shows what hearts contain. A love too stubborn to restrain. I mark the page in crooked strokes, pretend the past is just a joke, but letters rise like whisper smoke. A message only I evoke. The crossed out parts will shine beneath the quiet truth. I can't see it. I write you off and feel the heat of memories. I can't delete my notebook holds, but I deny your silhouette won't let me lie. Even when I say goodbye, your meaning bleeds and won't comply. The more I try to blot you out, the louder echoes come about. Our story lingers full of doubt. I love my pain, can't live without.
Crossed out love line, I smear the ink, but still your phrases climb. A favorite script refusing to resign. A past returning every time. Crossed out love line, a broken tale that still defines. I try to end what once was mine, but you remain between the lines.
Maybe some love never fades. Ink keeps what hearts can't amputate. Words rise again like they're engraved. A ghost of paper can't escape.
Crossed out love line, the truth that won't erase from where it hides. Your memory bleeds through every side. Unlock my heart, can't override. Crossed out love lines, I crossed you out, but you still shine. A story trapped in every line, still written in my heart's design.
The sheets are cold without you, but your shape is still defined.
A hollow space beside my heart, where you were intertwined.
I open up my notebook, try to spill you out in lines, but all that comes is quiet pain that trembles through my mind.
Your absence hangs like morning dust, a memory I can't adjust. I write because I think I must, to hold the truth I lost in us.
This is my empty bed verse,
A single line I wrote where all the silence hurts.
your name is folded in the words.
Quiet ache I can't disperse. Empty bed verse, I rap alone but still rehearse. The warmth I lost, the love reversed. All written in one aching verse.
Yeah, the pillow dips where you once slept. I trace the outline that you left. Your scent still lingers in the depth. The ghost my heartbeat won't forget. I sat right where your shoulder lay and tried to run the pain away, but every bar just went astray. A verse too fragile to obey. My pen kept shaking in my hand. Your memory broke through every plan. A lonely rapper in the slam, writing what I can't withstand. I whisper truths I never said into the quiet of this bed. A lyric born from what we bled. A verse that's living in your stead.
I'm writing slow, I'm breathing thin. Your shadow wrapped around my skin. This empty space won't let me win. It pulls the memories back again.
This is my empty bed verse,
A fragile line from where the heartbreak hurts.
I try to rap but end up cursed.
With echoes I can't make disperse. Empty bed verse, a lonely rhythm growing worse. I write where love once felt rehearsed. Now all that's left is one last best.
Maybe love
Leaves marks and sheets, and rhymes that fall between heartbeats.
empty beds can't still repeat.
The truths we never meant to keep. Empty bed verse, the line I wrote because you vanished first. A tender loss the night rehearsed. A love unwritten, unreversed. Empty bed verse, soft as dust and twice as heard. I whisper it into the universe. A single line, for what, for what?
built a fragile rhythm held together, bar by bar.
Your heartbeat used to answer mine
like two chords from one guitar. But somewhere in the silence, we drifted out too far. And the bridge we stood upon gave way beneath the scars.
I felt the tremble in your tone. One and I ignored alone. The space between us overgrown. A bridge too weak to carry home.
We were falling through the bridge, the part of us that used to hold the way we lived. One crack and everything began to give. The cord broke down when loved ones lived. Falling through the bridge, no harmony strong enough to fix. We tried to ride but couldn't grip the moment when our hearts lit. Yeah. I heard the break before the fall, shaky line inside your car, the bridge that held her all in all. Started splitting, getting small. We used to meet in middle space with feelings crossing intertwined, but now the place has lost its trace and memory blurred and left behind. I tried to hold the final plank, you pulled away, the rhythm sank, the beats collapsed, the tension blank, the bridge fell through a level strength. Your voice grew faint and no strength. The quiet truth we tried to hide, but all the weak spots magnified until the bridge dropped from inside.
We stood on edges made of need, but neither heart knew how to lead. The break came slow, then guaranteed. Falling through the bridge,
the center point where our emotions live. A single shit's destroyed the and left us hanging by a thread unspent.
falling through the bridge, no melody to reforbid. We slipped apart, we lost our script. A drop we never meant to hit.
Maybe some love breaks this way, not in the fight, but in the sway, where bridges fade and drift away until there's no more place to stay.
We were falling through the bridge, one strong enough for every ridge, but cracks grew deep we couldn't rid, and love fell out and anchor slid. Falling through the bridge, the final moments fade unstitched. We lost a place where hearts commit and fell through what once connected us. Connected us.
My heart was supposed to close the day you walked away, but something in the silence left the door a little sway. A sliver wide enough for all our memories to stay. Now the pain slips in and out like it wasn't meant that way.
I try to lock it down again, but love leaks through the smallest bend. A half-open heart that won't defend the place where all the hurt descends. It's a half-open heart, a door that never fully shuts when we fall apart. Your shadow slips inside like art, a bruise that lives beneath the cartilage part. Half-open heart,
A tender space where any start. I try to heal, but still you're caught. You're way back in through my ajar.
Yeah, I patched the cracks, I sealed the seams. Told myself you're just a dream, but then your name whispers between the half gap where my feelings stream. I close the door, but not enough. Your memory pushes coming rough. This heart of mine ain't built that tough. It folds when love pretends it's love. I paint the walls with something new, but every color turns to you. Half open heart, just that's the truth. Draining like midnight, leaking through. I breathe you out, you breathe back in. A loop I never meant to spin. The door won't close, I can't begin to tell where you stop, I begin.
I know I should shut everything, but closure isn't listening. This heart still waits for what you bring, even when you're not lingering.
It's a half-open heart,
a wound that never quite returns to dark. The hinges we could gap too sharp. Your echo keeps me torn apart. Half open heart, a fragile door without a scar.
some doors never close.
They hold the truth nobody chose.
A half-open heart still shows
The love we lost, the ache that grows. Half-open heart.
where you and me know we're a world apart. A silent place you left your mark.
A door I can't force in the dark. Half-open heart. Still trembling where your memories start. It won't close, no matter how far. 'Cause loving you broke
The lock on my heart. The room is quiet, but the air still hums your fading tone. A frequency between the walls that said I'm not alone.
Your shadow lingers softly where our heartbeat used to roam. And in the silence of the night, your echo called me home.
Yeah, I tried to tune you out in vain, but love vibrates in subtle ways. Even when we wash away, your resonance is here to stay. Last night frequency, your echo played in waves that wouldn't set me free. I heard your breath in every memory, a soft distortion looping endlessly. Yeah.
Last night frequency, a shadow sound of what we used to be. Even in this final melody, your love still pulses quietly.
I felt you in the quiet hum like static dancing on my lungs. A trembling note I can't outrun. The ghost of us still beating drums. I turned the lights down, checked the air. Your wavelength shivered everywhere like you were gone, but still right there. A warmth that flickered past repair. I breathed your name into the room and heard it bounce like gentle bloom. A reaver caught inside the bloom of broken nights and dropping moons. We ended soft without a sound, but ending still leaves sonic ground. And in that frequency I found your afterglow still holding ground.
I tried to shift the dial away, but every tone that you engraved. The night we ended still bombarded. Your presence in my airways. Last night frequency, where love is all but left in circuitry. A trembling tone you left in me still brings in it in clarity. Last night frequency, a quiet hum that won't let go of me. Shut you out intentionally, but gently knew found its way to me.
Maybe love survives and sound long after heart stops sticking around. A fading wave that won't back down till time erodes what we once found.
Last night frequency, your echo glides through midnight silently. I try to sleep but constantly your heartbeat flows inside of me. Last night frequency, a final song we never meant to keep. You slipped away where I can't reach, but your echo won't
It's 4 a.m. and quiet, just a lamplight on the page. My heartbeat tries to steady, but it trembles in its cage. The pen keeps slipping memories I fought so hard to save, and every word I write tonight feels closer to the grave.
Your absence echoes through the room, a fading chord, a quiet bloom. The night is still, but in this gloom, I write our end beneath the moon.
Last verse at 4
a.m., the moment where the truth stood out again. My hands were shaking as I reached the end of everything we should have been. Last verse at 4 a.m., a broken line I'll never mend. I wrote goodbye with trembling pen and felt you slip away.
Yo, the clock tick slow, but cuts like glass. Each second burns are fading past. I try to breathe the moment last. 1,000 thoughts I can't surpass. Your voice is gone, but hums inside. A phantom rhythm I can't hide. I scribble pain in lowercase pride. A verse that bleeds where we once tied. Ink spills like truth I can't contain. A raw confession, dark and plain. The kind you write when numb from pain. At 4 a.m. when nothing's sane. I cross our lines, rewrite your name. The silence hits me just the same. A verse too heavy to reclaim, but needed for my heart to tame.
This hour pulls the mask away, and every fear comes out to play. In daylight I'd have turned away, but 4 a.m. won't let me sway. Last verse at 4 a.m. The quiet is goodbye, tied to the end. No melody left to the fan. Just scattered words I can't pretend. Last verse at 4 a.m. What love is all beyond my hand. I wrote off all in one last strand, and knew I'd never love the same.
Maybe true, but lost tonight. Where dawn is close, but out of sight. Where hearts can breathe without the fight, and spill what hurts beneath the
Last
light.
verse at 4 a.m. A fragile moment carved in trembling pen. I let you go between the stems of lines I feared to write back then. Last verse at 4 a.m.
I signed our running soft.
Condemned.
The song is done, the page just spent.
And so are we by 4 a.m. By 4 a.m.
You didn't leave at sunset, not when daylight slipped away. It wasn't when the city lights began their quiet sway. But somewhere past midnight, in the dark where moments fade, I felt the truth sink into me. You'd finally gone astray.
Silence told me more than words. A fading one that never heard. A shadow falling undisturbed. But once your love lit every word. Late night disappeared. You didn't fade until the world went clear. The quiet made your absence near, and every breath confirmed my fear.
Yeah.
Late night disappeared.
You vanished softly, leaving only tears. The moment darkness drew you here is when you slipped out of my sphere. Yeah, the daylight kept me blinded, this kept painting over every rift. I swore I felt you in the drift, and night revealed the missing gift. At 2 a.m. the truth took shape, your aura left without a trace. By 3 I felt the empty space, a ghost retreating from my space. There wasn't noise, there wasn't fire. Just something hollow in the night. Your memories stopped burning bright. A flame that didn't be on my side. I checked the corners of my mind, but every thought fell out of line. Your voice no longer intertwined. I lost a rapping undefined. You didn't leave when time was loud, but when the world lost all its sound, your absence hit me like a shroud. A quiet truth that pulls me down. Late night disappeared, a vanishing I felt without you here. No sudden break, no sharp frontier, just slow goodbye inside the atmosphere. Late night disappeared, where your last warm turned crystal clear. The darkest hour made it appear that you were gone for real.
Maybe hearts don't break a day. Maybe they wait for night to say what life was too afraid to play. That love is quietly slipped away. Late night disappear. You faded out between my breath and fear. The moonlight saw you disappear long before my tears were near. Late night disappear. The truth arrived when shadows steer. You
Your voice is in the studio, lay soft between the lines. Yeah. A memory caught in frequencies. I can't rewind in time.
The mic still holds your laughter, like a secret it confines. But in my heart, the echoes fade. Your world no longer shine.
Yeah, the waveform keeps what I let go. A ghost and sound, a leftover glow. But in my chest, the emptiness shows. You're gone where it matters most.
You're left on my mind, in every note you sang before the fire died. Your echo stays, but you're not in my life. A haunting trace I can't deny. Left on my mic, your voice remains while love says it's goodbye. The track still plays, you ain't amplified,
but my heart no longer replies. Your ad-lib flow like smoke in there. A phantom in the headphones glare. I close my eyes, you're almost there. A ghost I shouldn't still compare. I mix the track but not the pain. Your harmony runs through my veins, but when I reach we're feeling strange. There's nothing left of you to gain. Your voice is warm, your heart is cold. The mic remembered, I don't hold a love recorded. Uncontrolled, I'm cut from everything I know. I spit my verse, you bleed through. Still a residue I can't repeal. But when I check what's truly real, my heart knows you're no longer here.
the mic repeats the things we made, but I move past the serenade. Your sound remains, but love has chased another path I can't retrace. On my mind, your tone survived where feelings couldn't fight. A captured moment, frozen time. But in my soul, you lost your life. Left on my mic, a love preserved an artificial life. You echo through the stereo's mind, but fade from where my heart ignites.
Maybe memories stay in sound long after love stops coming round.
The mic keeps what the heart shuts down. A truth too quiet, too profound. You're left on my mind, forever singing in the songs we tried. But in my chest you don't reside. A chapter closed without rewrite. Left on my mind, a voice I keep, though love to the flight. You haunt the track throughout the night,
But you're gone
from where
my heart.
holds tight.
The moonlight hits the window, paints the truth across my face. I finally see the pieces of the love I failed to chase.
Your shadow lives in corners where I left you empty space. And all the words I held too long return with a quiet way.
I wish I spoke before the break,
Before the silence sealed our fate.
but under moonlight it's too late. Regret is all I can create.
Moonlit regret lines, the ones I say when you're no longer by my side. I whisper truths I once denied. The night reveals what I couldn't clarify. Moonlit
Regret lines spilling out in silver tides. If only you could hear them tonight, maybe we'd still be alive.
Yeah, I traced the glow across the floor, the same place where you stood before. I should've held you a little more, but pride kept locking every door. The moonlight doesn't lie like me, it shows the cracks I couldn't see. Like how your love slipped silently while I stay blind inside the plea. I speak your name into the air, a soft confession stripped and bare. These lines are right, too late to care. A truth that stings beyond repair. I rhyme the things I never said, the fears I kept inside my head. And the moonlight pulls them out instead. Regret the echoes where you bled.
only time could
Rewind slow to when your warmth still held its glow.
the more I choose the things I owe, and how I lost you long ago. These moonlit regrets, words I say for far too long inside. I trade the stars to realign the moment you slipped out of sight.
is right, to show the things I hid from light. Now every shadow feels like spite for letting you walk out of sight.
These moonlit regret lines fall from lips that tremble with the wise. If I had spoken, you'd still be mine. Instead, I'm talking to the sky.
Moonlit
Regret lines,
a quiet truth I can't confide. Too late to heal, too dark to hide. My love for you, the mist is time.
I'm speaking low, like even sound could break the fragile air. Your shadow lingers on the wall, pretending you're still there. I try to keep my voice control, but truth is never fair. So I let the words slip gently, like a wound I have to share.
No yelling left, no tears to find. Just quiet beats inside my mind. Always beholds the final line. When you step out and I resign.
This is my quiet rap goodbye, a soft confession drifting through the night. No screaming, hurt, no final fight. Just whisper truth that we were right. Quiet rap goodbye, a trembling tone that barely reaches sky. I leave you here with one last sigh, and fade out softly from your life.
Yeah, my voice is low, my breath is thin. I don't know where the pain begins, but speaking loud felt like a sin. So silence wrapped around my grin. I'm rapping slow like holding glass. Every word could crack the past. We slipped away too quick, too fast. Now all that's left is what won't last. Your name falls quiet off my lips, a ghost inside my fingertips. The memories come in tiny clips, but fade before the meaning sticks. I stare at you but can't engage. We're standing on a quiet stage, no anger left to rearrange, just letting go.
I'm speaking truth in whispered tone. A softer love already gone. No need to drag this pain along. We're breaking where we can't belong.
This is my quiet rap goodbye, a melody too tired to even cry. No heavy beat, no amplify, just soft goodbyes that unify. Quiet rap goodbye, you turn away but I don't ask why. I whisper hope into the night,
And let our story out of sight.
maybe goodbyes don't need a shout.
Sometimes they fade the moment out.
A whisper line, a quiet route,
Is all we need to let love drown.
quiet rap goodbye, the softest end to you and I. A fading voice, a closing sky. I whisper once,
And let it die.
we used to blend like moonlit chords. Your voice wrapped into mine, a softness in the melody where every note aligned.
But something in your whisper cracked, a tremor in your line. And harmony that held us close began to slip this time.
Hey, the shift was small, but I could hear a fragile break, a hidden fear. Our voices once so crystal clear, now splitting where we disappear.
Shattered harmony.
The night our blended voices lost their unity. Your tone pulled back away from me and fractured what we used to be.
Shattered harmony. The core we built collapsed so quietly. No fight, no plea, no symphony. Just
crack inside your breath, a subtle pitch that sped up death of everything we held as death. A melody with nothing left. You sang a line I couldn't trace, a rhythm slipping out of place. A moment felt like empty space. I do it fading without grace. I tried to match a shifting tone, but found myself not singing alone. The harmony we used to own turned brittle like a breaking bone. Your voice retreated to the dark. The vibe went flat, we lost our spark. And then that quiet fell apart. The song we once called beating heart.
You drifted sharp, I drifted low. The notes collided blow by blow. One final tremor sealed the show. A harmony we can't regrow. Shattered harmony.
Where once we breathe as one soft entity. Our blended chords turn memory. A fragile tune turned tragedy.
Shattered harmony. Tonight the music lost its gravity. No louder cries, no remedy. Just silence where our song should be.
Maybe love breaks just like sound.
A tiny crack that shakes the ground.
A single note that's lost unbound
Becomes the night we carry down. Shattered harmony.
a final echo drifting far from certainty. We used to sing so beautifully, but ended in disharmony.
Shattered harmony.
Our voices fall in separate keys. What once was our serenity now breaks apart in memory.
The way you laughed was quiet like a song that melts to gray. No sudden break, no heavy sighs.
Drifting far away.
Your warmth began to dim like lights, closing time of day. And I could feel the outro start before you even turned away.
I heard the distance in your tone. A fading line I couldn't know.
Our melody grew overthrown by silence we had never known. Slow fade outro. Our love dissolved in whispers, soft and low. No final cry, no afterglow. Just quiet steps where we let go. A slow fade outro, the kind of end you barely even know. Till one day hearts forget to glow and love slips out the window.
Yeah, you didn't break, you disappeared like someone slowly turned the gears. Your laughter blur, your voice unclear, fade out stretched across the years. I reached for you in smaller ways, but you grew distant by the day. We didn't fight, we didn't sway, just drifted till we lost our say. Love used to hit like perfect drums, and soften where the silence comes. A rhythm dying on our tongues, the sun is fading, coming under. I try to raise the volume back, but nothing filled the growing cracks. The outro play, the colors black till all we had was what we
I
lacked.
felt you dim like closing scenes. A love retreating in between. And in that soft and breaking sheen,
We lost what we had meant to mean.
Slow fade outro.
where love dissolves into a gentle echo. No crash, no burn, no heavy blow. Just drifting where the cold winds go. A slow fade outro. Your shadow thinning in the afterglow. We didn't say goodbye, but though we knew the end was moving slow.
Maybe love dies softly first and whisper lines in reverse first. No sudden pain, no screaming curse, just fading till it doesn't hurt.
Slow fade outro. A love that left like turning down the show. We watched it dim but didn't grow, and let the quiet overflow. Slow fade outro.
The saddest kind of end we'll ever know.
A love once bright, now pale and loud, just fading out in outro flow.
The world is quiet now, city hum slips away. Only my heartbeat in the dark is left to ricochet.
Your name drifts in the silence like a truth I can't escape. And in this soft night atmosphere, my strength begins to fray.
When everything is still in a low, that's when the hidden feelings show. And all the cracks begin to glow. A breakdown only night can know.
Soft night breakdown, the kind of fall that never makes a sound. I hold my breath so I don't drown. The tears rise when no one's around.
Soft night breakdown, a quiet crash beneath the moonlit ground. My heart collapses without ground. Only tonight here's how I'm bound. Yeah. The dark reveals what day denies. The pain that hides behind my eyes. I breathe too deep, the silence sighs and everything I master wise. Your absent voice comes back to me, a phantom in the space I breathe. It whispers truths I can't unsee. That love has lost its energy. I try to hold myself upright, but shadows pull me in the night. No battles left, no will to fight, just folding softly out of sight. These walls have seen me fall apart, the fabric tearing at my heart. I crumble where the echoes start, a quiet breakdown in the dark.
The night knows what I never said. The thoughts that spin inside my head, it watches as my calmness shifts, revealing tears I never bled. Soft night breakdown, a fall so subtle it could fool the crowd, but in this hush it's too profound. My pulse stutters without sound. Soft night breakdown, where all my fears come trembling down. I whisper truths I can't rebound. The night receives them safe and crowned.
Maybe hearts break silently in rooms where no one else can see. The loudest pain can quietly unravel through the memories. Soft night breakdown, the moonlight witnesses my losing ground. A fragile heart no longer bound by strength I borrow just to get around. Soft night breakdown, I heal in pieces lost and found. Only the night hears how I'm drowned in all the tears I never voiced out loud. Your voices sound familiar, but the warmth is right and thin. Imagine I tell you should know now. Trembles at the rim. You speak like you're already gone, like love's become a hymn. And every word you send my way feels distant from within. Yeah. The softness echoes differently, a hollow ring where love should be. I hear the miles invisibly between your breath and memories.
The distance in your voice,
A quiet truth that left me with no choice. You didn't say goodbye, but still the noise
revealed you're gone beyond my voice. The distance in your voice,
a fading warmth I used to recognize. You're next to me, but in your sight, your ocean's deep and out of sight.
The tone you spoken told a tale. Yeah, a softer picture we can scale. Yeah, a love one strong that growing pale. Yeah, a truth your words cannot curtail.
I caught the space between each line. Yeah, the pause is breaking our design. Yeah, a quiet shift I can't define. Yeah, but every second felt decline. Yeah, your laughter used to fill the room. Yeah, but now it barely lifts the gloom. Yeah, a distance setting like a wound. Yeah, a silent ending taking bloom. Yeah, I try to reach you through the sound, but felt you drift without a sound. Your voice no longer wraps around the heart you used to hold so bound.
a simple word can tell so much. I told you fame in absent touch. I realized I lost your trust before goodbye was even discussed. The distance in your voice,
slip but now a voice, a tender truth I can't exploit. You slipped away without the noise, the distance in your voice, a calm goodbye beneath the poise. I hear it clear beneath the choice. Your heart has left my side tonight.
Maybe love fades in a sound, a tone that drops us to the ground, a quiet drift that won't rebound,
a voice that's lost and never found. The distance in your voice, a message spoken softly without voice. You didn't leave by will or choice, but by the tone that told the truth. For you.
I tried to hold my breath and play, but heartbreak made it shake. The words came out in broken cut, too raw for me to fake. Your eyes were waiting for the truth I never meant to break. And all my verses trembled hard the moment love escaped.
My voice
Yeah.
my voice kept cracking on the line. Your shadow pulled me out of time. I knew I'd lose what once were mine, but still I spoke the closing rhyme.
This is my trembling verse, the one where every syllable hurts. I spit the truth but not rehearse, a shaky breath delivering the words. My head,
My trembling verse, a final line that bends and blurs. I rap goodbye through shaking nerves, knowing you'll never hear it first.
My chest was tight, my pulse was loud, I felt the words collapse somehow. Every beat inside me bowed like love was walking off the crowd. I dropped the bar, my lips went numb, my voice hit air, I couldn't run. A rhythm breaking, coming undone, a verse too heavy for my lungs. Your name got stuck between my teeth, a ghost I still can't fully breathe. I spat it out with quiet grief, a final sound beneath the beat. A mic inside my shaking mind, recorded everything I'd hide. A trembling flow, I can't rewind the truth, I wish I never rhymed,
Breath was split, my heart was sore. Your silence pressed me to the floor. I knew once I began this chore, we wouldn't be us anymore.
this is my trembling verse,
A fragile truth I could reverse. I rap goodbye, but now with curse, just shaking air and love dispersed. My trembling verse, the line that left me unrehearsed, a voice unsteady, raw and cursed. I ran and carved inside each word.
maybe some love dies in sound, a shaky breath of breaking ground, a verse that trembles all around, till silence is the only crown. My trembling verse, a heartbeat falling through the universe. I spit the truth, I fear the worst, and left you in that final burst. Trembling verse, where everything we felt submerged, the last goodbye I ever rehearsed.
Delivered on a trembling verse. The moon was barely shining, like a memory losing light. Your silhouette beside me, blurred into the quiet night. I reached to hold your shadow, but it slipped beyond my sight. And under flame reflections, we were fading out of right.
Your voice grew thin between the breeze, a softness lost in trembling key. The night revealed our slow decree, two hearts dissolving silently.
Under the flame moon, we dim before we ever said we lose. Your glow retreated far too soon. A love undone in silver gloom. Under the flame moon, our outlines blurred like smoke and bloom. We didn't fight, we just withdrew.
you stood, but moonlight failed to mark you good. Your one felt lost like drifting wood, a fading presence understood. The breeze was cold, it told the truth, that heart's condemned without a cue. Our colors wash from muted hues, a quiet ache we never choose. I tried to speak but breathe low, a quiet dropping afterglow. Your figure dimmed, I watched it go, like moonlight softening your shadow. No sudden break, no crashing noise, just vanished, tone and breaking poise. The night felt dull, devoid of voice, a love that faded without choice. The softer light became our sign, that endings don't need warning lines, just dimming where our hearts reside, a truth beneath the muted shine.
Under the flame moon, we drifted like a song without its tune. Your presence turned to something warm, a ghost that left me much too soon. Under the flame moon, you disappeared a silver bloom. No last embrace, no bold balloon, just quiet steps into the blue.
Maybe some love's fading light,
Too soft to feel, too weak to
a
fight.
moon too faint to keep us bright.
Becomes a stage for a good night. Under the flame moon, where both our shadows slipped away from truth. I reached for you but felt no proof, just hollow space between me and you. Night was softly heavy, like a truth about to break. I try to fold my feelings up, pretend there's no mistake, but every word you spoke to me made all my covers shake. And in the quiet of that room,
The truth had no escape. The mask I held began to slip. The lies dissolved on trembling lips. A good night that refused the script, revealing what I couldn't grip.
unwrap good night, the moment when the truth broke through my quiet side. A simple word but every layer cried, exposing love I kept disguised.
Unwrap good night, a fragile beat beneath the moonlight. I whisper go, my man stay by my side. My honesty,
No longer tied.
yeah, I used to hide behind a tone, say I'm fine, pretend I grown, but that night stripped me to the bone. Your presence made my cover blown. My voice cracked where I used to lie. A trembling breath I can't deny. The truth fell out before goodbye. A side too raw to amplify.
You heard the break inside my chest, a fragile truth I long suppressed. No wrapped up lines, no well-dressed mess, just honesty I can't contest. The night revealed my hidden seams, the things I buried in between. A good night tearing at the dreams we swore we'd never let unclean.
I try to wrap my heart again, but feelings spill like ink and rain. A good night turn confession spin, a truth too bad to understand.
Unwrap good night, where every word revealed the pain behind. A simple closure couldn't hide the longing trembling in my mind.
Unwrap good night, the truth unraveled under fading light. I said it's fine, but lost the fight. My feelings
Finally inside. Baby, hearts unwrap at night, when silence loosens every tie. When masks grow weak beneath moonlight, and truths escape the lips that lie. Unwrap good night,
unwrap good night.
unwrap good night, unwrap good night, unwrap good night.
The moment I stop guarding what I write, my voice let go of holding tight and let my fragile truth ignite. Unwrap good night, so honesty I couldn't override.
voice still feels warm somehow, though you're no longer here. Your voice must fill the spaces in the parts I held so dear.
Yeah. But now the beat keep falling soft, like echoes disappear, and all that's left is melody, pretending you're still near.
Your harmony is fading low, but in the hook you still show a trace of you in every note. Oh, of my heart can't let go.
Cause you left in the hook, your arms stay frozen in the lines you once took. The verse is empty, but the chorus still looks like you're lingering in the breath you should.
Yeah, you left in the hood, a spark remaining where my heart got shook. I try to move on, but the sound still hooks. Your ghost repeating what you once took.
Yeah, I played the track and feel the heat. Your tone left footprints in the beat. Even though you left the street, your echo keep my chest complete. I read the verse alone these days, your harmony slipped in the haze. But when the chorus starts to raise, it brings you back in subtle ways.
I hear you laugh between the keys, a ghost that drifts inside the breeze. You disappear without a plea, but left your warmth and melodies. I try to write you out, erase the notes that hold your missing trace, but every hook becomes a place where you return with quiet grace.
Your voice is gone from where I stand, but not from this unwritten band. The hook still holds your phantom hand, a memory I can't withstand. Cause you left in the hook, your softness tied itself to every look. The chorus blooms where you once shook, the fading warmth I can't unbook.
You left in the hook, a rhythm keeping what your heart forsook. I sing along, but still get stuck on every trace of you it took.
Baby, love stays in a sound, even when you're not around. The hook is where your warmth is found, a ghost that's softly, deeply bound.
You left in the hook, a final part of you the music never took. I move ahead, but still get shook by echoes written in your look. You left in the hook, and though the verse is cold and shook,
Your ghost keeps your last outlook.
won't you never took.
I called your name in quiet tones, hoping you would hear. But every time it left my lips, it fell and disappeared.
A melody that once was bright now trembles into fear. Your name drops like a fading note, no longer drawing near.
Yeah, I hear the pitch fall in my chest. Your echo sinks beneath my breath. A song that used to rise its best.
Now lands where broken hearts rest. Your name fell low, a quiet drop inside the chords I used to know. I tried to lift it, but it won't. It sinks like love that lost its Your name fell low, a fading tune that drifts too slow. I whispered it, but even so, my heart further than
I used to say your name with fire, held it high like my desire, but now it cracks, the pitch grows tired, the tone too heavy to inspire. Breathe it out, it drops in place, a minor key across my face. Your name once filled in empty space, now slides into a lonely bass. I tried to harmonize the ache, but every syllable would break. A trembling sound I can't remake, a fall my voice can never fake. Your memory tunes down my mind, each time I speak I fall behind. Your name was once the sweetest rhyme, not just a note I can't rewind.
The more I say it, the more I see. The pitch reflects what's left of me. A love descending quietly to where low notes hold tragedy.
Your name fell low,
A gentle sound too heavy now to grow. A drop in tone, a final blow. A heart that fell with every note.
your name fell low.
A whispered plea the night won't show. I speak it soft, but even so, it fades like chords that let love go.
Maybe hearts fall like melodies, sinking through forgotten keys. Your name became the part of me that drops each time I try to be. Fell low,
A quiet truth I didn't mean to know.